Hi, welcome back to My Mom Life. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jordan, and today we're making ribs in the pressure cooker. Let's get started. I have all of my ingredients out and ready to go. I'm going to walk you through the rub stuff first, what I use to rub on the ribs. I have some garlic, seasoned salt, black pepper, paprika, and onion powder. I mixed all of that with the brown sugar to make the rub. I have some apple cider vinegar and barbecue sauce and liquid smoke. And then I also have brown sugar, like I said, for the rub, and then my pork spare ribs. So to get started, you want to make your rub. You can either buy one from the store or make your own. It's pretty easy to do, and you can add whatever seasonings you want. I use a brown sugar base for mine because my husband likes a sweet and salty kind of a rub on his barbecue. So I added the garlic powder, seasoned salt, onion powder, paprika, all to my brown sugar, gave it a mix, and then once I had that all mixed up, I set it aside and we're gonna get our ribs ready. I add quite a bit of paprika because I think it gives it such a good flavor. And then once I was mixing it, I ended up adding some more seasoned salt just because I thought it might need some more salt. But like I said, this is totally customizable and you can make it your own, or you can buy already made rubs from the store. Now that we have our rub all mixed together, we're gonna go ahead and prepare the ribs. This is the hardest part in my opinion. So the ribs have what is called, I think it's called like a silver skin or something. I think that's what it's called, but it's like a membrane, I don't know. But see how I'm peeling it off right there? Sometimes it comes up really easy like that. You just wanna take your knife and kind of get your hand in there or your finger in there where you can pull it, and then sometimes it'll come off in one big chunk, which is a lot easier, but mine kind of came off on just one half, so I had to work at the other half. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's difficult for me. So I'm going to get this off. Everything that I've read says to take this off when you're doing ribs. So if you know why, leave a comment down below because I'm not sure why. Now that I have that off, I'm going to go ahead and rub the meat down with the rub that we made. I'm going to just put it all over on both sides, and then we'll go ahead and get the pressure cooker out and get these cooking. Now I have my pressure cooker out. I'm gonna go ahead and add in a cup of water down into the bottom, and then a little bit of apple cider vinegar, just a couple tablespoons. And then to that, I'm gonna add a couple dashes of liquid smoke. This is just gonna add a little extra flavor. It gives that smoky feeling or smoky taste, but you know, you're not smoking it. You're not going through all that trouble. So a little bit of that goes a long way, so be careful. Now I'm gonna add in the ribs, just kind of make them fit in there like that. We're gonna close our lid and set our valve to seal, and then we're gonna pressure cook these on high for 30 minutes. These ribs are super tender, fall off the bone, like the bones will just slide right out. They're so tender. So if you like those kinds of ribs, this is for you. Now, once our pressure cooking time was up, I let it naturally release the rest of the pressure, and then I opened it up. Be careful taking your ribs out because they want to fall apart. They are so tender, they just want to fall apart on you. So I kind of put them back together and then put them on a cookie sheet. We are going to pop these under the broiler just to get the barbecue sauce nice and caramelized. That's going to make them look like ribs. Right now they just look like super bland, but they're not. They're flavorful. But this barbecue sauce on top under the broiler is going to add that extra something. It's just going to make it so yummy. So I'm going to go ahead and brush on the barbecue sauce, and then we're going to pop it under the broiler for 5 to 8 minutes until that barbecue sauce starts to caramelize, and then we're going to take them out, and that is it. You'll see here in a second what I mean about how it just transforms them and makes them look like actual ribs instead of just super cooked meat. Here we go. I have the ribs done. I took them out of the broiler, and they, I am telling you, are the most tender ribs you'll ever eat. I am skeptical when it comes to cooking ribs because it's just really hard to do. They're really hard to cook right, and this worked so well. I hope that you try it. If you do, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you subscribe and stick around. Don't forget to check the description box if you want any information on how to make these ribs, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye, guys.